What is going on, Tim? Welcome. I know right now we got another live stream going on from a fellow YouTuber, and it's fun. See who comes in today. Hope everybody had a good 4th of July. Hey, Tim, I appreciate all that, man. I was just reading all your comments. Miguel Pures, how you doing, sir? Oh, it's Miguel. What's going on, man? Hey, Lefty, how you doing, buddy? Give me 1 second, guys. I'm doing this on my phone because my laptop is not cooperating today. So actually, to post a comment here. Miguel Pures, how you doing, sir? Oh, shoot. All right, and that's up. Hope everybody had a good 4th. My weekend was crazy. Wait for a few more people. We'll talk about it. Yep. About to this week, Thursday, if I get it edited in time, which I should be able to. Got to go to the gym tomorrow, so I don't know however much time I'll have editing after tomorrow. But Thursday will be a Carvana update video on my wife's car. I think I talked about it in the last live stream, but Windsor, and everybody's saying hello. But my wife's car, man, the torque converter went out. So we only had the car since March. Should not be going out that early. I mean, my hair is all messed up. I took a shower and let it dry all funky. Oh well. But I was at the local carnival. Cool, man. Yeah, her torque converter went out after like 4 months. Might have already been starting to fail, but I noticed it when I put like my dad, my grandfather, and me in there, so a lot of more heavy people. And so when I had a full car, I actually could tell something was up. So the converter was going out. They replaced it, and I'm still having some similar issues. So I'm gonna do an update video on that, just because that was actually, for whatever reason, well, I mean, I know why, but the Carvana video is my most popular. Yep, the first one. Carvana. Yeah, we did not on the 4th, but on Saturday I went to a car meet, and I think the video's up right now. That was a lot of fun. We got a huge group of Mustangs together, went out there, and this weekend is going to be really awesome. My youngest son, his birthday's in August, and so is my wife's, but my baby's due in August, and so we don't really foresee that there could be a problem. So we wanted to do something special for him before we had to worry about the new baby. So we're doing this weekend I got organized a big birthday cruise by for my youngest, who's gonna be turning 4. And dude, he's already got some sweet cars showing up. We got my buddy with a Hellcat Red Eye nearby. My buddy from my old Mustang club up in Virginia Beach. They're rolling down with a few cars. The president up there has got a 2020 GT500, so that'll be cool. It'll be my first time, hopefully, getting to sit inside one, take a look. But yeah, he's gonna come down, and I'm hoping we get a lot of cars. We got like 100 people interested so far, and I think there's a fair amount confirmed. I don't know how many there'll be, but it should be a fun time. If anyone, I think I posted the link. Let me pin that sucker. I'm thinking about it. Of course, it's not working here. Pin. All right. If it appears pinned, guys, please let me know, because my computer is like deathly slow. I usually talk to my phone and put stuff up on the lap, pins or highlight stuff on the laptop. It's not working today. Hey, doing good, Jim. How you doing? Mike, how you doing? Chris, did you see the other stream that I entered? I think it was Mobs. I was wearing your hat, my man. I found it. I was working on the MGB one day, or the Mustang, can't remember which one. I took it off because I was going to get somewhere super dirty, and I did not want that to happen. So I took it off, and then it fell behind my toolbox. Not the Sublime toolbox, but an actual toolbox. Doing good. Like I was just saying, I hope everybody had a good 4th, man. It was a weekend here. Let's see. Yep, if anybody wants to come in, the link is pinned now. It took a minute. But I did not get hardly anything accomplished this past week that I wanted to do. I was there already. Oh, yeah. Yep. I had plans to do my transmission conversion, and I spent a lot of time kind of doing some research on what could be causing my problems with my MG. I didn't touch the MG for a week because I was just so mad at it, and then I finally touched it yesterday to try and fix it, change out. So a lot of people don't know, and I didn't know this either. Shame on me. But these carburetors in these old British cars, man, you're supposed to oil them. Like, not oil them. They have an oil fill spot. And I didn't know that. I didn't know that was a thing. So I drove probably about 1,000 miles without it. But, I mean, it's not going to damage anything. It just helps the little piston in there go up and down. But oiled it up, changed out the oil in there. Didn't help. So now I think I've solved that problem. I think that when I cleaned them out, the carbs, I probably broke something free. And when I broke it free, it didn't necessarily fall out. When I cleaned it, it probably got stuck in a crevice. And what I think is happening is when I start the car, it runs great, like perfect. Idle's perfect. When I start revving it up, and so it starts sucking in fuel pretty good. Eventually, it starts choking and dying. And what I think happens is I start sucking up the fuel from the bottom of the float bowl, and I think that sediment that I broke free is sitting in there. Probably, this is all me guessing. Sediment sitting in there, and I need to take it apart again, take the whole thing apart. So I'm going to guess that there's something obstructing the passageways, especially when I start revving it up. And maybe when I turn it off, it gives it time to fall back to the bottom. So every time I start it up, it runs great, and then it gets sucked up and runs like crap. So that's where I stand with the British. I would call it a sports car, but it's my pain in my butt right now. So that's where I stand on that. With the boss, I've got torque wrench. I need to get a tri-prong puller still. I need to get a 5 or 7 ton puller. I don't know how good Harbor Freights are. Haven't really done any research on them. I've seen something that works. Won't damage my transmission. And then I have not yet ordered my one-piece drive shaft because I have the money for the drive shaft, so I guess I could order that. But I also want to order the safety loop. Let me get a BMR safety loop, and I can get them right now. But the reason I'm not is I'm like this is going to be the first thing I buy with revenue generated from YouTube. So I'm not making a ton here on YouTube, but what I did get some money for was my Carvana videos, the referrals. So people have been asking me for referrals, and those are going to help pay for my one-piece drive shaft and safety loop. And so I wanted that to happen. So I need to wait for one more referral to come in, and I'll be good. It should be here any day now. But I'm going to order those pieces. Then once I get the transmission swapped out or changed over, which is going to be a good video on how to convert from S550 to S197. Once I do that, should be good to go, man. Ready to put on this thing. And hopefully, I got a small exhaust leak. Hopefully, I can knock all these things out at once. Small exhaust leak on my mid pipe where it connects to the after the cat. So hopefully I can fix that, and we'll be great. Just driving. Okay, Mike's driving. Jim's saying hey to Chris. Yeah, I know that Destroyer's live right now, Sublime, so that's where a good chunk of our normal Mustang crowd is right now. Yep, this weekend, man, it's gonna be fun. We got a big birthday surprise scheduled for Maddox. Gonna have a lot of cars here, hopefully. There's a local event going on first. There's a local event going on first. It's called Two Crazy Cars and Donuts. There's a little donut truck that's here local here now, man. Makes some really good donuts. And so I'm hoping to get out there first thing in the morning and then direct that crowd to my house. That'll be funny. But that should be a good video either way. Maddox is gonna be super stoked, man. Like Leighton loved cars when he was little, but he does not compare to my youngest right now. That kid is obsessed. He went to the store again with his mom today, and he came home with another Boss 302 toy. So he's got like, I don't know, 4 or 5 of those little Maisto models of the Boss. First one's destroyed, second one's missing a wheel and an engine, third one's missing a wheel, and then he's got 2 new ones. He plays with them, man. They go everywhere. So it's good to see. And I went to a car show also. Yeah, I was already saying I went to a car show on Saturday evening, this past Saturday. But I should have brought Brutus. I was thinking about it. I just don't know. He's not like my first dog. Hey, what's up, Fat Boy Fox? How you doing, buddy? He's not like my first dog. He still has a lot of puppy left in him, and I just want to make sure that he's gonna stay calm when I take him out. Like I took him to Lowe's, he's fine, but he's like all dogs. When I see another dog, he's not there yet to ignore them every time. Like I can brute force hold him there, but I'd like for him just to stay on my hip. And the other thing is, I don't like taking dogs in the Boss because it's cloth seats, and I don't have. Man, I hate cleaning dog hair out of cloth seats. But I'm sure there's some tool I can get that would make it a lot easier. So I just need to find what that is. So I do like taking my dogs to shows. Let's see. Fat Boy Fox, where are you located again? You're near me, aren't you? Like ish, aren't you in North Carolina? I'm losing track. I know Frank is. So is. There's another couple of Fox guys here. Yes. You're out near Charlotte, right? Statesville. I'm not certain where Statesville is. Yeah, it should be a good weekend. I'm really excited to hopefully go for a ride in a GT500, the new one. I've never been in one. Okay, Mooresville. Gotcha. Yeah, my buddy who has the Hellcat and the Viper, he's selling a lot of his toys. He's selling his Viper and his Viper Ram. One guy is buying both of them. He's buying the Viper Ram and the Viper as a package. He's gonna load up on a RV and load his Hellcat up, and I don't know. I guess go around the country racing. Sounds like he's living the dream. Let's see, what's everybody want to talk about? Big money. Oh, for sure. Not only is it a Viper though, it's not even the RT, man. It's the GTS ACR. So it's the freaking racetrack Viper. I mean, he's gonna get some money for it. Actually, got a friend, my friend who's bringing that. So you guys have all. There's not. I don't think there's a lot of MG crowd in here right now, or there's any. My friend who is coming down with my old club president from Virginia Beach. He's coming down for my son's thing with his GT500, the new one, and he's got a ton of Project Mustangs in his backyard. And he was joking about, he wasn't joking, he was talking to me about trading the MGB for one, and I'm considering it, depending on what he's got. He's got a lot of Mustang, Project Mustang 2s, and I know there's a lot of hate going on for the Mustang 2s, but I honestly wouldn't mind a King Cobra project. I think that'd be pretty cool. He's got 2 or 3 of them, I think. What's up, Frank? We were just talking about you, the other North Carolina guy. Yeah, I don't know if I could liberate a Cobra though, and a 1-for-1. And here's the problem: the MGB is worth more when it's running, right? And it runs, but it's worth more when it drives good. When it drives good, I don't want to sell it. I love riding in it, but my big impetus to sell it is the fact that I will not take my kids in it, even if it had the other seating. Or unless I go to find some really, really remote back road. So I don't need to wreck with them in there. But I definitely, there's a couple, there's a 95 50 convertible near me, which it definitely needs, I don't want to say love. It needs a new top, first of all. It's got a tarp on it, but body appears to be in pretty good shape. But it doesn't have some of the fascia I'd like for it to have. So it'd be a different project car. And I think I'd want a hard top anyway. I do like having a convertible, but Frank, you been racing recently? How about you, Fat Boy Fox? Been racing? So, funny story. Saturday, we have a pretty big Cars and Coffee. No, Frank, we were just talking about, I was talking about guys on here who are in North Carolina. And so I just kind of mentioned you. But so this past Saturday, guys, something scary happened. Had my kids loaded up. We were heading down to Wilmington, North Carolina. One of the bigger Cars and Coffees in the area. It's a really nice one. I really enjoy it. And had my kids loaded up. Was going to cruise down with the Jacksonville, North Carolina crew. And I get a call from the wife. There was a scare. She thought the baby might be coming. So I'm surprised I didn't get posted on some meme page somewhere, because I had my Boss 302 trailering 2 of the mini Boss 302s. And man, I must have been heading home doing about 90 miles an hour, trying to get my ass back there. It was, I was flying with that car with those cars on there. The trailer's definitely not designed for that either, but it rolled like a champ. But I missed Cars and Coffee. Baby's good still hanging in there. No, nothing to be worried about. All right, I missed some comments. Let's see. I used to be able to look at my phone and do this. I'm sorry, my computer. But what Foxes do it? Okay, he's talking about the Fox bodies. Hey, Frank, what was the talk about me? Do a 93. See, that'd be so sick, but that involves money, Frank, and I'm a penny pincher right now because of my career. My active duty career is going to be coming to an end in the next few years, so I need to got to build up that nest egg. No need to get motivated. Life been crazy. I'm not understanding what you mean there, Fat Boy Fox. No need to get motivated. Life has been crazy. Life has been super crazy. I mean, I'm hoping to get the transmission on the Boss before the baby's born, but there's definitely I mean, I've been saying every life gets a vote, and it is what it is. I'm gonna do my best to keep this up, bring you guys what I can, and we'll see what happens. But you know, when the baby's born, you'll definitely see a post just saying taking a slight hiatus due to this. But I'm still gonna do stuff with my older boys. Like I'm not gonna, they got to have their attention too. So we're still gonna get out there and do car stuff. I really was hoping to maybe make either Mustang Week for a couple days because it's right down the street, a couple hours away, or a Boosteds event. But and I was trying to sell that under the disguise of, getting the older boys out of the house for a little bit. But yeah, we're not going to leave the baby with mama. It was not a no. It was a hell no. All right, let's see. Oh, I got you, Pebble Fox. I got you, man. Well, I hope everything's all right, my friend. I don't wish ill on anybody. Tim, when you type, the way you type with all caps, it makes it sound like you're either really excited or just shouting everybody. Nothing wrong with that. So I think I'm going to do is another small car project. I think we're going to tackle here. That's pretty easy. Leighton, my oldest son, is about to outgrow his Power Wheel, but he can still use it for a bit. But he's burned up another motor. So man, he's gone through 3 sets of motors, 4 or 5 sets of wheels since he's had that car. Like as far as bang for the buck of what I paid for, because he's the only one I bought brand new. I've gotten my money's worth out of those things. But I'm gonna upgrade his motors and transmission, his gears, I think, because he wants to spend a little bit of his own money saved to get it. I think we're gonna upgrade and get the steel gears and the Traxxas RC motors kit that comes from one of these hobby builders. So that should be cool. Car was already zooming on the stock motors with 24 volts. Put those in there, it should really fly. Hey, no, you're good, Tim. You're good, my friend. I was just joking. I was just kidding, my friend. You're good. I definitely appreciate you being in here, and Tim is definitely a big supporter, guys. Popping in on videos whenever he can. So I really appreciate it. I try to get in. I've been so crazy busy. Like it was funny. I posted a few weeks ago, like, oh, my new upload schedule gonna be Thursday, Saturday uploads, and my Tuesday live stream. And the first week, I could not manage to get a video out on Saturday. I put it up on Sunday, and that was purely because of everything going on. Let's see. No racing lately. Got some work on the car to do, hitting the track around the end of July, hopefully. Still wanting to do a trip to Jacksonville, Kinston before the year's up. Yeah, Frank, if you come out here, man, just let me know. Let me know if I'm not tethered to the house because of the baby. I'll definitely try to get out there. I'll tell you what, man, I am super excited to have my next son here. Can't wait. Super excited. Yeah, kids, I limit a lot of stuff you can do, but would not trade it for the world. I'm really hoping that at some point. Hey, what's up? What's up, Victor? How you doing, my friend? I'm really hoping that at some point the local autocross track opens back up to kids running the carts. That was something I was going to do this year and last year, but last year they canceled it, and this year they said they opened up to adults, but they didn't. They did not. They said they don't have rules in place for the children, so for their safety because of COVID. So I was like, I'm not going to take my kid out there for him just to sit on a hot tarmac of a, it's on local air base, to sit on the hot tarmac and be bored out of his mind. So I'm not doing that. Chris is done with kiddos. Oh, that's good. Is that good, Chris, or is that bad? Victor, what's up, Big Chief? How you doing, my friend? How's Little Chief? Hope everybody had a good 4th who was not in here earlier when I said that. We didn't buy any of the illegal boom booms this year. Actually, I haven't really bought any since I got married. We just bought the stuff from Sam's Club that comes in a giant pack and was essentially just a million Roman candles. Kids are all grown and out. Hey, man, if they're out, it means you did something right. Mighty try or if he's still here, yeah, I'll try and get him out there. I don't know. He races a lot of the what's he race? What's it called? I'm still new to the drag. The ET races. He runs a lot of those. 5 and 9. Are they both boys, Chris? Oh yeah. You see, Tim, we wanted a girl for number 3. Well, I wanted a girl for my wife because we have 2 boys, and wanted her to have something to do when the boys were out. And let's just put it this way: my grandfather is one of 6 boys. My dad is one of 6 boys. My grandparents adopted a girl to get a girl. That's probably it, Frank. I don't know. I don't drag race. I'm slow. They were out there working on the. I've seen your boy in the video, right? I've seen one of them. Wasn't your son out there in that bread video? I'm never gonna forget that. That's a video I'm gonna remember for a long time. He's doing good, man. He was out here for a little bit. I've been out in my garage since about 9, listening to Destroyer's chat for a bit. And he was sitting in the MG, and then he decided to go inside. So the door's open. Who's messaging me? Sorry, guys. Let me get messages. Yes, that is the Victor. That would be ideal. I would love that. Like, that's why I wanted to do the autocross. Like, I wanted my kids to race the karts at the autocross track. I was more excited to watch that and put like the strapped little GoPro to his little mini helmet than I was for myself to race. Like, yeah, I was looking forward to running my car there, but I don't know. I thought that was gonna be like a big dad win for me. Hey Paul, how you doing, everybody? Check out Paul's channel if you haven't already. He just hit 1,000 subscribers, and so did Chris at CNC Auto Works. So another recent 1,000 subscriber mark YouTuber. So check those guys out. Actually, just check out everybody in here. I think everybody's got a channel. But 1,000 is a big deal. Big deal. Yeah. Frank, I was actually, before I sold it, I was thinking about taking my old Grand Marquis out there just to run it, because it is the most consistent vehicle ever. As long as I don't spin the tires off the line, I should run the same time every single time. It'd be slow run, but so everybody's saying, "Hey, who am I missing? Who am I missing? Oh, okay. Yep, the panel is open, everybody. If anybody wants to come on, the link is above. I think I've talked about most of the car stuff that happened this week, and then some life stuff. Got more people starting to roll in now. I wonder if Destroyer's chat's over. Chris, what you working on right now? I still got Paul. I think you just put up that upload on your 1,000 horsepower project update. I have not had a second to watch it yet, so I still got to get back to that when I get a second. Sally, how you doing? I'm sorry I did not acknowledge your chat. Paul, you don't have to thank me, my friend. You don't have to thank me. That's the best thing about this, man. I love. I mean, everybody in here loves cars. I just like talking to car people, and it's nice now because a lot of the local stuff is open back up, so I'm able to go out and do that, and it's kind of just a whole different world here. 69 Mustang, trying to make that. That's that customer you have, right? That kind of had you do some stuff not the right way, right, Chris? Is that what I'm thinking of? Yeah, yeah. Chris, when are you gonna start getting in some live streams? You got that? You got those 1,000 subscribers. You got to start to get out there. Street Fox, how you doing? Yeah, this last week was like one of the first weeks in a long time where I was able to pop in a few people's live streams. Like I've just been ridiculously busy. And then work tomorrow is gonna be fun too. So Street Fox, good Chief. Ah, okay. 69 is your little brother. Gotcha. Everybody's saying, hey. Car people are cool, thinking of joining a local car club. I think I might have found a Mustang club, sort of. Just a bunch of, I think they call themselves like the Misfits or something. Outcasts. Eastern North Carolina Outcasts. So I think I found a group that I'm going to enjoy hanging out with once my schedule's kind of normalized closer to winter. One thing that's weird is in Virginia Beach, man, there was like a car show every weekend. Every weekend, winter, summer, for the most part, there was a car show. Here, it's like, I don't know, hot weather has made people not want to do them. I don't know. There's not one all the time. Like I feel like there should be. Coro, how you doing, sir? Welcome from Australia. Coro is good people. I love when he comes in and shows off the Aussie world. Of course, saying hello to everybody. We got Hey Street Fox. Big Chief's talking in your local lingo. And you put a car. I saw it, Coro. I saw it, but I haven't had a chance to watch it yet. When you put it up, I think when I saw it, it was like almost 1 a.m. and I was up way later than I should have been yesterday. I'm suffering for it right now. So I was just talking about that, Paul. I'm pretty kind of as a matter of principle. I could buy it right now. Like I've got money. Um, However, I don't want to take from my paycheck. So I'm waiting for one more Carvana referral to come in. Like I could buy the drive shaft and just wait on the BMR safety loop, but there's really no reason for me to buy one without the other. So I'm just kind of waiting till I can afford both of them to pay for it. I want that to come from, even though I am not making nearly enough via YouTube to pay for that, the Carvana referrals that I've been giving out are going to cover it. So that's kind of what I want. I want that to be the first thing that comes from the channel that goes on the car. And I don't think I think I mentioned it. Okay, I got an idea, guys. Actually, this is a good thing to talk about. We're growing. This is good. We got a good amount of people in here, getting more. All right, so I have an idea. I have not decided to do this yet, but I wanted to throw this out here. So you'll see people who will have like. At first, I wanted a way to recognize everybody who has supported the channel. Um, so the super chats, guys, those are great and amazing, and I would never ask anyone for anything. When those come in, though, I kind of see that as basically you're sponsoring this, right? You're a small sponsor, and so I was trying to think of a way that I could recognize that, and I kind of came up with an idea. Well, first, what I was going to do is I was going to go find a salvage, or not salvage, but like a Mustang hood from same year Mustang or from like S197. Find a place in my garage to hang it. That'd be the hood of fame. Like say you've donated more than $5, $10. I don't know. I'd have to figure out an amount. You go on the hood of fame, and I could write you in. But what I'd prefer is that if you have a channel and you've supported, you send me a decal, and I put the decal on there. That was the first idea. The next idea came. I'm sorry, I'm missing comments here, guys. Let me catch up real quick. Everybody's talking. Tomorrow. C, salute. V-Dub. Mr. V-Dub, how you doing? You buy your boss yet? I'm still waiting. All right, so the next idea, which I actually like a lot more, and I'm sure you guys are too. So the MGB, when I first had the car and I got it running, my kids thought it was a race car. They called it a race car, so we took a bunch of those generic decals that you get from car shows. They give them to you, like Mickey Thompson, McLeod, whatever. And I put them on the side of the MGB to make it look like a race car, like those sponsored decals. Well, I took those off. But what I'm considering doing again is that, say someone is eventually giving me like, I don't know, $20 in super chats over the time. Or I don't know. I got to figure out an amount. But if you do that and you want, I was considering, and you have a channel, I get that decal from your channel, or you send me one, and it goes on the car, and you're like an official sponsor of Project Bobby B or the channel in general, but it'd be on the car because you are a sponsor for the car. So I thought that would be a cool idea. I don't know what you guys think about that. It's definitely not going on the boss, but I'd be willing to put stuff on the MGB. What's up, Primo? Primo's in the chat. And V-Dub, not yet. You'll let me know when. How soon you looking, man? How soon you looking? You've been talking to me about this boss thing for like almost 2 years now. So you were like one of my original subscribers back in the day. Don't worry, I have not forgotten that. Paul Socken, Primo, V-Dub. Less than 90 days. That's exciting. Do you know which one you're looking for? Are you looking for a 12 or a 13? 13s have the track apps. One day I'm going to get a hold of a 13 near me and do a video on the difference between the two. Obvious one's the same difference between a 12 and a 13 GT, but problem is, man, they're super overpriced right now. Everything's overpriced. Inflation has hit every car. So whatever you pay, if you buy one right now, you're going to pay a premium. Like, I've had this car for freaking, I don't know, almost 5 years now, and I could probably sell it for what I paid for it or more 5 years ago. What drives me crazy is you see all these people like, oh man, the market's crazy. I can make such a profit on my car. Yeah and no. You sell your car, you're not going to be able to buy another one. It's not like the market just stood still on what you're going to want to get. You sold your car, but now you're going to pay through the nose for a new one. But I'm not selling my car, man. It's paid off. It's just going to cost me insurance, and that's it. I think you were the one that suggested to do the video. VW, you suggested me do the video, what to look for when you're buying one. So I did do that one. That was a good idea because that's been one of my more popular boss videos as of lately. Yeah, if anybody wants to come and talk, the panel link is posted or pinned above. Please, if you have not already, smash that like button. I hear you, Chris. Yeah, I'm paying for my wife's car right now, and it's got some problems. We've only had it for a little bit. And there's something to be said, though, man, for getting an old car and keeping it running. Like, I had my old daily driver was a Nissan Versa with like 200,000 miles. My parents had bought it brand new, and I bought it from them as a daily to keep my Mustangs in good shape. And I got it at, I think, 140, and I got it up to 200, and it just became a point of pride to keep a car like that running. Everybody's agreeing with Chris. Yeah, payments are for the birds, especially with some of these newer cars. You get some of these SUVs nowadays that I remember when I was like, compared to prices when I was a kid, they're supercar money. 6-figure SUVs, it's crazy. Well, we were at no car payments, and then we went and got my wife that Explorer. The boss is paid off, which I'm happy about, which means that, like, it's a rainy day fund that's parked here in case like something awful would ever happen. And it would take something really awful for me to ever have to part with that car. Go Fast Nation, how you doing, sir? Yeah, no worries, Charlie. Hop in whenever you can, man. I'll be on. Yeah, I'll be on for a little while. We've been on for 45 minutes almost so far. Yeah, I don't know, Chris. You can say that. They don't build things like they used to. Let's be honest, man. Ford used to build some turds, some really crappy cars. Uh, I think their quality control has gone up a ton recently. I would say like mid 2000, early 2000s. Starting with those like 3-valve motors, the quality control started to get a little bit better. And I guess you can't really fault the 4.6s that lasted forever, but I think Ford used to turn out some turds in the 90s. They looked good, but they weren't super reliable. And you know, Toyota's just always been reliable. That new 5 point, or it's not new, they're getting rid of it, but that 5.7 that Toyota came out with, that thing will last forever, man. KY Chevy, how you doing, sir? Hey, KY Chevy, let me give you a little piece of advice, sir. And I'm not chastising you in any way. So the S word that you just posted there, be careful when you throw that out in chat. YouTube does pick up on this stuff, and you will lose subscribers. They will take them from you. I can guarantee you that. I've lost, in a period of like 3 weeks, I had lost 15 to 20 subscribers 3 times. You do not want that happening, because YouTube will think that you are doing a S word for S word trade. Rav4, how you doing, my friend? $4.78. So the motor keeps going. So Dodge builds some good motors. What they don't build good is their transmissions. Their transmissions are generally garbage. I'm falling behind the chat already. Okay, Chevy, 4. Sabino, how you been, my friend? Oh, heck yeah, man. Heck yeah, you're right. Expensive. Diesels are expensive. A used diesel, you're still going to be spending close, probably 30 for a decent truck. 30 plus. 4. Hey, V-Dub, thanks for hanging out, man. Let me know when you get that boss. Still watching. Hey, no worries, KY, no worries. I did not know either until I found out the hard way. Loudest exhaust for a 2014 5.0. Honestly, it depends what you're going for, man. If you're just going for a tone, Borlas attacks have pretty good tone. If you're going for a really freaking loud sound, and you want it like, I mean, I'm talking this stupid loud. You cut those resonators off and you slap those Roushes on, and it's going to be loud as hell, and it's going to be raspy. It's going to be very loud. There's a reason I haven't cut the resonators off my Boss, is because I'm running the SLP loudmouths. They're pretty much just a muffler delete. Problem is, you got to be very careful with these S197s when you mess with the exhausts, because you start messing with it too much. You start messing with them too much, they sound like crap. Like it's very easy to make an S197 Coyote car sound like garbage, in my opinion. Sabino said he was running the Roushes on his 2014. Yep, they're loud. They're very loud. A lot of people do Corsas too. Corsa Extremes are very loud, and I think they sound good. I'd love a set of Corsa Extremes. They're just way too expensive for me. I don't know, Go Fast. I think Corsas can give them a run, right? What's crazy is you look at the Roushes and you just wouldn't think they'd be as loud as they are, because they got that canister on there. They're canned muffler. I'm sure it's like nothing in there, but they're just really dumb loud. Paul, I missed what you said, man. Hold on. I don't know what you're talking about, Paul. You're saying I don't have any problem with anything you say, because I don't know what you said. You're tough, Matt. I'm just playing. I don't know what you mean. But if you put long tubes, high flow cats, yeah, those high flow cats might help it out a little bit. But you watch what's that guy? I don't watch his channel anymore. But that guy Marin, you watch his earlier stuff when he had his Coyote. He had Roushes. He deleted the cats. He deleted the resonators, and it just was ridiculously loud. And in my opinion, it's too much. Well, I think it's just the mufflers, man. If you got straight pipes, you'll just be slapping those Roush mufflers on. which aren't really mufflers. I think they just like project the sound better. Dude, I know a bunch of people that have done that, Victor. GT500 mufflers. You cut the resonators off and slap on the GT500 mufflers. They have a really good tone to them. Oh, I got you, Paul. I got you, buddy. Oh, I've got guests, and I've been neglecting them.
I just sent
buddy?
Cole a text saying, "Tell that nuts I'm in the basement."
Well, the problem is, usually I'd have the stream up on my laptop,
Gotcha.
and I do, but it won't open StreamYard. For whatever reason, I can't open StreamYard, so I have to catch it on my phone. If a guest comes in, I can't see it very well.
Ah.
So
I made it through all
Paul,
Destroyer's stream without eating something, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to make it through this one.
That's fine.
Maybe it'll
I don't
keep
know
me
when
from
he
cussing.
started. I don't know when he started going on Tuesdays. But that's all right.
Oh, Destroyer?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good question.
I was doing it for a little bit, and then he started doing it. Unless he's always been Tuesdays, just started up again. Mustang Nation, how you doing, my friend? Yeah, every Tuesday if I can. It's Boss 3 Tuesdays.
Should have left him in the basement. Jeez. It's once again, sir. It's 3:20 in the morning. Go to bed. Go to bed. Go to bed, RAV4.
You leave him alone. He sent me a sweet polo. He can do whatever he wants.
Leave him alone?
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Hell no. I ain't leaving him alone. That prick rides me more than a freaking 25-cent ride at Walmart.
Didn't he send you a shirt too?
Huh?
He sent you a shirt.
He sent me 3 shirts and a $100 bill license plate.
Yeah, he paid for that. He paid for that privilege to make fun of you.
If that's the case, give me his return address. Hey, Sally, how you doing? Paul, how you doing? Mike Call, how you doing? It's telling you Sublime. Oh, yeah, okay, RAV4. It's telling me, buddy. Sabino, what's going on, man? Mustang Nation, what's going on? Street Fox. Go fast. I'd say hi to you, but you did nothing but ride me over Destroyers, bro.
I was telling a bunch of the guys in here who were in here earlier. So this weekend, man, I was going to go take the boys to a Cars and Coffee, one of the bigger ones in the area. It's about an hour drive, and we were about to start rolling out, and I had the trailer on the boss, and I had the mini bosses on the trailer, right? And my wife calls me, and she was scared so basically we were scared the baby was coming early. Oh. So a lot of people here locally got to see a Boss 302 hauling a mini Boss 302 is doing about 90 miles an hour, getting my butt home.
I remember you telling me that, yeah.
Oh yeah, it was a sight to see. But luckily the baby's all good. One low 50. How you doing, sir? You have the special guest.
What do you say?
50. What do you? He says I have the special. You know who that is?
Yeah, that's me. It's a long story. I'll tell you. I'll tell you later. Destroyer, what's going on? Long time no see, sir.
And thanks for hopping in, one though.
I have read it.
Man, I'm falling behind this shit. Destroyer. Dude, I got a friend, man. Let me tell everybody. So the guy who sold me, hey, Destroyer, welcome, man. I'm sorry if I missed your comment earlier. The guy who sold me the Calimer Stage 3 Trans, this dude could have the most epic channel if he would have just spent the time. He started one. He's got one. He's been in here before. I think it's like DIY Mustangs. But he
sounds familiar.
He started out. He was on the channel with a Paxton 2015 Mustang. He took the Paxton off because he decided that I want to go, and he blew his motor with that kit. He rebuilt it himself, forged everything on the inside, and then he put a turbo kit on it, and he bought the Calimer Stage 3. He made a couple passes in the calibers, like, I don't like this. I'm the limiting factor. I can't make, like, he basically was thinking, I can't shift fast enough to get down the track to where I want to. So he took that off and got a TH400. Threw that in the car, went to one race, did a couple test passes, but one race. Decided, you know what? I don't want this turbo kit anymore. He's getting a Whipple. So he's gone from centrifugal, supercharger, turbo, now he's going vanes. So, I mean, he's had
And oh, by the way,
everything.
switch transmissions along the way, too.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
I was like, man, you literally, you have such epic, this would be such epic content if you just documented this whole process. You could speak to everything.
Yeah. And what, he didn't do anything on anything?
Well, there's a reason. When he's working on it, he just wants to get it done. I told him I wish he was closer. I'd help. I would document it. And I'd even give him my footage so he could, like, I don't know, voiceover or whatever. But I'd upload it myself and give him my footage.
That's similar to the story like Destroyer, where he's videoing that guy that's building that badass Mustang. That guy doesn't like doing a whole bunch of YouTube stuff.
Yeah.
Destroyer's like, fine, dude, I'll come on over, I'll record it, you do your thing. We're good.
Well, he's an hour away, so
Well,
I can't drive that far every night.
you could, but the wife would kill you.
Fact.
Yeah.
I'm going to go to the gym. Why'd you come back at 1 a.m.? Oh.
Let me ask you something. Has she had never watched 1 minute of your live streams?
No, she has.
Oh.
She could be in here now.
Oh, okay. Hey, Miss Brailsford, if you're watching.
She's probably not. Not this far. She might start at the beginning and go to bed. It's definitely past her bedtime. She doesn't know. If you ever get boosted, I think you should be able to go centrifugal like Pro Charger when I know your boss. Yeah, Sabino, that'd be kind of what I want to do, I think. I was thinking Pro Charger or Paxton. If I ever go that route. I mean, I'd have to fall into some money, my friend. Like, it would have to. Mr. Mach 1, hello, Gary. How you doing? But, like, I got to build. I'm going to be changing careers in the next 2 years. I need to. I got to be ready to make that jump, so I don't just go out and spend money.
Spaghetti.
That's spaghetti.
Yep. I'm actually getting 2 home-cooked meals 2 days in a row because my kids need some of the leftovers when I go to car mobs.
Man, you are a wild man. I don't know how you're surviving.
But there's 2 meals that I like. You know what I mean? Spaghetti you can't go wrong with. And pepper steak. Oh, tomorrow's going to be good.
I missed a comment from Victor. What did Victor say? Oh, you got a shirt. Okay. I haven't really been advertising my shirts. I just assume nobody wants them.
See, my biggest fear is that I go get a whole bunch of shirts made, and there's already been a few people that told me they want a shirt. And my biggest fear is I go get 20, 30 shirts made, and I'll sell 3 of them, and then I'll be sitting on them forever. You know what I mean?
Well, see, for me, though, it's easy because I make them. We bought some high-end vinyl, and I make them here.
Really?
Yep.
So, yeah, I don't think I'd be able to get away with doing that.
Well, you see, well, my logo, right? It's simple now. It's a simple logo. It looks good, and it's simple. So it's something that I can make here in my house.
There you go.
Well, actually, I rephrase that. My wife makes
it. Are you basically iron pressing them on?
I have a professional heat press.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah. I don't. My wife does. It was a present for her, and yeah. I've sold one shirt. I've sold one shirt.
Does she use the press at all?
Oh yeah, all the time.
Oh, okay, that's good.
She make, like, anytime there's like a special day for the kids at school, she'll make them a shirt or whatever, or she makes herself shirts as a teacher. Go fast. I'm sure we can work something out, sir. Hit me up on Facebook sometime. I'm all for swaps.
I really don't even need to get it ported because my end goal is 850, 900. And after talking with Daryl, who's the guy I'll be eventually tuning that car, I really don't even need to get it ported to get to 850, 900. Basically, injectors, pulley, intercooler, our heat exchanger, return fuel system for E85, and she's good to go. You know, if I was going to go 900 plus, yes, I would definitely need to get it ported. But I want to keep it 850, 900 because I know from what I've seen for most of those cars, the trans will stay happy at that power level for sure.
So I've just now started to go to a few more of the local events. So people are starting to actually, I don't know. It's kind of weird being that local YouTube guy. That makes sense. It's a weird feeling walking around still with the camera, but people kind of recognize who I am now, which is a little. I guess it's good.
Yeah, I got to remember to bring that box of shirts. Don't let me forget to bring those shirts. Yeah, I should probably do that tonight. No, we're gonna make. Look at Sabino. He's like, no, man. He's like, one of these days you got to be out here racing, bro. I want to, Sabino, but see another thing that I've heard about those cars, and I would love to be able to do it. Is you put a set of drag radials in the rear on that thing and drive it on the street. From what I've heard, the trans does not like that. You know, and as much as I love to, because I want to hook with that thing.
I've heard that too.
Yeah.
Oh, so fun thing this weekend. I was also something you missed when we were talking about. I'm doing a birthday parade, car parade for my youngest, and my buddy from Virginia Beach is driving down. He's my old club president.
Yeah.
He's bringing his 2020 GT500.
Oh, nice. Is it stock or is it built?
I'm pretty sure it's probably stock.
What color is it? You know?
The blue, dark blue. I don't know. It's called Deep Impact. I can't remember what it's called. Oh, Sabino, man, there's always plans. There's always plans, but then life decides to throw a wrench in the way.
I think that color is Velocity Blue. I think that's what that one's called.
Gotcha. But he's gonna come down. They're all driving 3 hours just to come down for that, like literally like a 10-minute mini parade.
Ken said earlier today that his dealership just ordered a Twister Orange GT500. I don't know if it's already been ordered by somebody or if they're just ordering it to sell.
I love that color. That's a good.
Anybody that's considering getting a GT500 and you don't want to pay over sticker price, I suggest you get a hold of Ken right now, because if nobody's ordered that car, it will be available at MSRP. So if you're considering, get a hold of Ken. Huh? Why not? Yeah, I mean, like I said, unless somebody's already ordered the car, which is very possible, you know, if the dealership just ordered it on its own, then yeah.
I think Kim needs an orange one. You should get her the orange one.
She wants an orange C7 Corvette. She don't want a Mustang.
C7, C6.
No, C7.
Better?
Yeah, the C8 is the brand new one. The C7 is the yeah. She wants an orange C7.
Yes.
C6s are nice too. I like C6s.
Yeah, but if it's a C6, it's got to be a ZR1 for me.
Oh yeah. Oh, yeah. I like the Z06s too.
Yeah, true.
They get issues though. There's a couple issues they got. I know a couple guys that had them.
Hold on, I'm gonna stuff my face here for a second.
So is she doing any day?
No, she's doing August. So we're at 34 weeks, about to hit 34.
Oh. Wow.
But
goes by fast.
Yeah, my first son almost came at 29. So like, it's we don't take any scares. We take it all seriously.
Yeah.
Got to.
Yeah.
There you go, Paul. C6 ZR1 for the win.
Savino's thinking, what do you think out the door, Sublime, for the Twister Orange or whatever? Yeah.
No, it'll be cheaper than that, Sabino, because it's probably not a carbon fiber. Mine was a fully loaded base, except trying to think. The only thing mine didn't have is the painted stripes. Other than that, my car came with everything that you can get on a base, and it was 86.3.
I bought a GT500 today.
Yeah, model.
Yeah. Sam's $14.
Somebody over in Drew's live stream got one of those too. You got it. Where did you get it from? Did you get it from Sam's Club?
Yeah. Well, I've already bought it.
I
bought one. I bought the Velocity Blue one last year, and I'm actually going to give it to my buddy when he comes up here. or comes down here, I'm gonna give it to him as a gift. And
Nice.
then I bought myself a race red one because it matches the boss. I
Mr.
like the red
Hustle
one.
Hard. Salute, Mr. Hustle Hard. What's going on, man?
Mr. Hustle Hard, how you doing? GS.
Yeah, what was Charlie saying?
So, it says GS has LS3. Grand Sport has LS3 with a dry sump.
Hmm. Are you talking about the C7 Go Fast? Oh, the C6 he's talking about? Okay. She don't want no manual trans. She can't drive stick. I really love the C7 Grand Sports. Oh, Zay, you missed it.
Zay, how you doing, sir?
Mr. Ooh, wee, in the building, man. Dude, him and Pimpin and Sip last night were freaking hilarious.
Oh, I forgot.
Oh,
I meant to be. I was in their first one. That was great.
Last night.
The first one was good. I wish I was there. I forgot about it.
Last night was just as good, if not better. Yeah.
What was last night? I was doing something last night.
Hey, Zay, that's still on your channel, right? My wife's mad she missed it. She could still. Is it still there for her to go watch? I'm hoping.
I forgot. That sucks, man. I was doing something last night. I can't remember what it was.
Zay and Sip were tearing Zay a new butthole for his producing skills. It's pretty funny. Hold on a sec. Oh God. Mm-hmm.
Hey, no problem, Gary. Take care. Thanks for hopping in.
If
anybody else wants to come up, the link is posted.
Later, Miss Mac One. Check Zay's channel. You can always right here.
If you guys have not hit that like button, please hit the like button.
Sorry.
So I was talking earlier. I don't know, and I don't think anyone even commented on it. And if they did, I missed it. And I think I brought it up in Carmob's chat, which you might have been there. People do the super chat thing. Still pretty weird to me. So if people do super chat and they have a channel that has content and they have a decal, if they send it to me, putting it on the MG as a sponsor decal.
Oh yeah. Why, you saying you're wanting some decals?
No, I was thinking I was gonna do something anyway for anyone who's sponsored the channel, because I mean that's essentially what you're doing in my eyes.
Yeah.
I was trying to think of a cool way to recognize them, and originally I was gonna get just an old Mustang hood and have the Hood of Fame, something. I don't know. I don't want to call it stupid, but it would have been something different. And then I thought, you know what? I used to put decals on the car for the kids because they liked it being a race car, and it's essentially doing the same thing, but it'd be YouTube channels.
Yeah, that's another thing I never had made with some decals. Honestly, I wouldn't even put one on my car because
I want to put it on the Boss.
You would or wouldn't?
I'll put my own on my Boss, about a smaller one, probably about 3 inches maybe, on the windshield, the quarter window that I can take off easy.
Yeah, I wouldn't even put one of my own on my own car because last thing I want to do is advertise to the local law enforcement, and then they decide they want to go check it out. And hey, look at that! He's going, triple digits plus past freaking such and such hot dog stand.
That's right, Frank, the Matt and Matt show. I already advertise on the local Cars and Coffee pages, so it'd be no different than me putting it in my car. I am careful which videos I do post locally.
Oh,
If
I
they're
mean like
subscribed.
videos of what? Yeah.
Mexico videos are in Mexico.
Oh.
But yeah, I'm actually trying to get a police to come this weekend too. I got a phone number for their PR guy.
Really?
Yep.
Like
Usually they
mobile?
say, yeah, there was a guy, like there's an officer that was in my street on my street today when I came home, and I talked to him. I was like, "You guys do these parades for kids still?" And he's like, "Well, we, not really since COVID stopped. We haven't done one." He says, "That doesn't mean we won't. It's just we haven't done one because no one's really asked." And he said, usually the way it works is like, you tell them when you're doing it, and the dispatcher will like put out a call at around that time, like, "Hey, all units that aren't occupied and whatever, show up at this location at this time," and they'll come and they'll turn their lights on and get in the parade, basically.
Oh, nice.
Mr. Bostang, how you doing, my friend? I met Mr. Bostang at American Muscle, and we've been friends on here and Instagram ever since. He's a good guy. He actually parked right next to my dad. He parked right next to my dad at the show.
I touched base a lot with him when I had the routes.
I appreciate you stopping in, man.
Who? Oh, Miss Mustang?
Yeah. Yeah, dude. I tell you what, man. It's sort of one thing I'm starting to see more and more. I got a couple of my diehard MG fans who pop into these things, but they're I'm losing that population here, which is one of the driving factors why I think about getting rid of the car.
Yeah. Asking for a friend, my ass. Yeah. They wouldn't
Yeah, I
question my
appreciate that, man.
speed, but people question my manhood, that's for sure. Oh, man. Shit, I was going to say something now. I forgot what it was. Oh, so what's going on with the Explorer? How they know what I ask?
What did I tell you last time?
That.
I'll tell you the whole thing. All right. The torque converter went out.
Yeah, I remember
It was
that.
going out. So they replaced it. I test drove it. Seemed like it was okay. And I found out that the fifth shift, it'll every gear shifts smooth. Fourth to fifth, it'll pop up like 800 to 1,000 RPM before it goes in gear. So it's like it slips and then it catches. So I gotta get that looked at, and then the pillar on the passenger door, the rear pillar, it looks like somebody hit something on the top of the little trim that's there and cracked it. There's a little crack, and then in the back on the freaking tailgate hatch and on the bumper, and that bumper is brand new because Carvana actually replaced that for me, because when it came there was a small scratch on it. I'll give Carvana credit. There was a very small scratch, so they just replaced the whole bumper because it wasn't on the picture when I looked at it online.
Really?
It was a delivery. Yeah, it was a delivery damage, so they just replaced the whole thing for me. So it's brand new bumper, brand new paint job, and I'm looking at the tailgate hatch and the bumper, and there's little. I was cleaning it this weekend because I was going to ceramic coat it. I was going to ceramic coat my wife's car for her, and I'm looking at it, and there's these little orange flecks in the car. I'm like, what the hell? I got rust marks on the car. And I think some idiot, probably at the bay next to wherever my car was getting worked on, was grinding something with a wheel, I'm guessing, and shot metal slag all over my car, and it burned into the tailgate and the bumper. Because the bumper is plastic. The bumper's plastic. It should not be rusting. So it means that hot metal probably got in there, and then it got given to me in rain. So I didn't get to inspect the car. And so all that metal got wet in the rain. And then when I got home the next day, it was all rusted. Little pieces of rust. Like, I mean, I'm talking really small, but you can like rub your hand over it and feel it. And yeah, I'm hoping the dealer covers that. That's not a car. That's not like a car reliability problem. The transmission's still pissing me off, but like but that is like a poor business practice issue there.
Are you still driving the car or no?
That's Car Nana. How you doing? Oh yeah, I'm driving it right now. Like that, I called them today, and they're gonna get it back on Monday, as soon as they can get us in. They're pretty busy. I was there. Every bay was full.
Oh, RAV4. By the way, I saw the
I
picture
appreciate that, Mr. Boston.
that you sent to Silverback of me chomping on cereal with the white cowl hanging down. You need to stop that. I will completely ignore you at Ford Takeover and not even let you look at the car if you continue to do that stuff. He like literally took a screenshot of a spoon going into my mouth with a whole bunch of milk dripping off of it.
Oh god.
He's a sick son of a bitch. Oh my god. Hey NASCAR Nana, how you doing?
Yep. So I'm hoping. I don't know. I don't know what's gonna get done now between now and the baby coming, but I will get all the parts, and I do plan on having the transmission swapped over to what it needs to be. I've been crazy busy, and then the amount of stuff I've been doing during the day. Usually I'd work at night. Like I don't know what was going on this past weekend. I was exhausted. I was like dying, tired, and I still need to get back into the gym because we got our PRTs coming up, our physical tests. Tim, going to bed. All right, hey Tim, thanks for coming in, man.
Later, Tim. Yeah, maybe it was you, Go Fast. Maybe it wasn't even RAV4. Oh my god.
Oh god.
Hold on.
I'm glad I'm on his good side.
Oh my god, it was Charlie. All right, that's it. Charlie, if I'm the one that gives you a ride back from your truck to Car Mobs, I'm intentionally going 10 miles underneath the speed limit and putting the steering in comfort so you just feel like you're riding in a regular car. No horsepower for you, sir. He's been like, don't threaten me with a good time. Oh, it's Sabino. Sorry, man. I didn't mean to make you hungry, dude. I was starving. It's my long-awaited dinner.
Go Fast says it wasn't him.
Wait, I saved it from the text. Oh, okay. I got you. Okay. All right, then. What's up, 4 Blue?
Hey, no worries, man. I hope you feel better, dude.
Yeah, no worries, man. Hope feel better, 4 Blue. Hope you feel better, man.
Poor Blue is good people, guys. If you haven't checked out his channel, check him out. He's starting over again, and he's a very smart man and knows a lot about cars.
Yeah, he is. I know.
Hey, Go Fast. I bought a new pew pew shooter. Except this one's designed for shooting flies. It's awesome. It's awesome. It's addicting. You ever heard of assassin bugs, Sublime?
No.
Well, if you could think of a bug that would be the spawn of Satan, that's what they are. They're horrible, horrible things that, like, if they bite you or sting you, it apparently it feels worse than a rattlesnake. So we have lots of them here.
Really?
And so I spent, yeah. I didn't know what they were. We moved here, and my son was going to catch a cicada in this little bug trap, and attached to it was this other weird, freaky ass looking bug. I'm talking like crazy looking, and it was killing this thing. And then I looked up what it was. I posted online, what is this thing? My son caught it, and people were like, "Don't let him touch it," and like freaking out. And I looked
Really?
it up, and then people were saying, "Yeah, it'll hurt worse than a rattlesnake if it stings you, if you piss them off." So we get them in our yard. So I was out there today. I found like 5 of them. I was shooting them with this like salt shotgun I got now.
Wait, do they fly or are they just walking creatures?
Well, I thought they were walking creatures until I discovered that they flew. They do fly. Yes.
Oh boy.
It is horrifying. I had one land on my mirror when I was going on to base one time, and I was like panicking because I thought I was going to fly in the car. And so I was trying to shut the window real quick. And then I was getting up to the gate, so I'd have to explain to the guard, like, "Hey, man, I'm not spazzing out because I don't know, I'm not a terrorist. But, like there's a freaking bug that I don't want to get stung by."
And what are these bugs called?
Look up the one that we have here. We have 2 types here, but the one that's really bad here is look up wheel bug or wheel assassin bug. You'll see what they look like. And they are horrifying creatures.
Like wheel assassin?
Wheel bug, like it's in a wheel.
Okay.
Wheel bug, or you put wheel assassin bug. It should look like there's a wagon wheel on its spine. That's why it's called a wheel bug.
Just Brad 4, stop. What's up, Fat Boy Fox? Ooh, excuse me.
Dude, I have been. Yeah, I was out there taking care of business today to clear my yard. It's addicting, man. I'm super happy with that little purchase. I'm gonna give it to my son. Give him like my blessing to go kill every bug he can find.
Give me 1 sec.
Yeah, no worries. So, Mr. Bostang, man, you made any new mods in the boss lately, or have you sold those? You sold those LS wheels to fund some other knickknacks for the car? So Mr. Bostang won a set of Laguna Seca wheels, I think they were, in another channel's giveaway. Oh yeah, Victor, dude, it's an awful experience if something like that happens, because you're trying to not get stung, because every ounce of your body, like natural instinct, tells you don't get stung, and you kind of sometimes you don't pay attention to what you're doing because you're freaking out. Like I can handle a bee, but wasps and especially assassin bugs, I do not want to get stung by. Wait, I might be. Yeah, they're ugly, Sabino, but there's a couple different types. Oh, really?
Huge ones.
If I can
Yeah.
open.
What's up?
I was trying to see if I can open it back on my laptop, and my laptop seems to have more signal than it did earlier.
I'll be using my first zip tie on the car tonight.
Hey, there's no shame in that. I have a zip tie holding my condenser in one of the slots where the screw didn't line up.
Yeah, mine's just going to be temporary, but basically it's just to keep the headlight in the upright position. Since it broke where it meets the core support, it's leaning back a little bit. But a zip tie will take care of that.
MGB Chuck, how you doing, sir? You're the first MGB guy to pop in, and I've been live for an hour and a half. So welcome. I guess it is called Boss 3 Tuesday, so that probably It probably does push some people away.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah. So when do you plan on? You didn't put the transmission in your car yet, right, Ben Calmer?
No, no, that came up. So, dude, I just haven't had the time to get in here and work on it. I need to get a 7-ton or 5-ton 3-prong puller, and I need to use that to pull the old output off. I've got everything else. Like I could take the bolt off. Like it's gonna be real quick. Like it should be a pretty quick video. You know, I say that, and then I'm probably dooming myself to misery. But I mean, it should be pretty quick to convert it over. And I'm hoping. I think it should be a pretty decently popular video because I know there's a lot of guys with MT82s that fail. That because they did talk about the the S551 being a little more sound, even though it's like not great either. But I know I got to do that, and I haven't ordered the one piece yet because I have the money for the one piece, but I won't be able to get the VMR until I get another Carvana referral. And like I do have money, like I have my normal paycheck money I could use, but like that's kind of a principal thing right now where I'm waiting for all the funds for this to somehow, even though it's not directly from my YouTube channel, it's from YouTube getting the Carvana referrals. I'm trying to pay for these things via YouTube, if that makes sense. It's more of a principal thing. Wait, the Sidepipe resonators? How would they know?
They do an inspection. Now they do an inspection on the car, probably.
Yeah, but the crazy thing is though, so you look at the Sidepipe resonators on a Boss Sidepipe set, the resonators that are in there, they look like they're modified already. Like it looks like they cut the pipe and they welded in the resonator. So when you cut it out, and you put a pipe in, it looks the same as what it did stock. That's crazy, man. Miss Carmob, how you doing, ma'am?
I'm on my phone, Sabino, but if you text it to me, I can forward it to my wife, and then I can show it off of her phone.
Man, everybody's got your number.
What's up?
Everybody's got your number.
Email forward. No, not yet, Mrs. Carmob. I've been so busy these last couple days just trying to get stuff done before we leave.
Dude, I had some drama in the MGB world this past weekend too. I didn't talk about that yet. So this kid who was in my MGB group chat, and hopefully he's not like stalking this chat right now. He might be. I blocked him from the channel. But like the kid, like just for no reason, man, just a pathological liar. Like how always has to be the center of discussion.
Yeah,
and he was the one who he's come in the chat before. He's been on the video panel before. He'll come in for like a minute and then he just randomly will get off. Like we were talking. We're talking Mustangs like we always do. And he said, "Oh, I'm going to buy a 2013 GT500." Well, he supposedly has this really old MG TF, which nobody in here knows what that is except for maybe Chuck. But story on that car changes all the time. I heard it was a barn find. I've heard it was his grandfather's car. And so it's like, just waffling on the background on stories like that. And usually, like, I'm trying not to look too far into things. I try to give everybody the benefit of the doubt until I get to know you, until you like lied to me. But he talked about buying this like 2013 GT500. The kid has 4 Facebook profiles, all saying he's working at different locations. I asked he'd always post that little TF car, and I asked him one day, like, "Hey man, you gonna post the GT500? I'm interested in seeing it. It's pretty awesome." And he's like, oh, I got a surprise for everybody. I got a surprise. I'm saving. I'm like, okay. So I was like very skeptic. Then, and he's in this other like MG group of ours, and there's this group chat for like it's like the next generation of MG drivers, right? He's younger than me, by the way, and he's got that old ass MG, and and the group was for MGB people, and so he told the group, "Oh, my dad just bought an MGB. Here's pictures of it sitting in our garage." Well, somebody who's local to the area that he lives recognized the pictures from a Facebook ad. So he reached out to the Facebook ad person saying, hey, have you ever talked to this guy? Or did you sell your car to this guy? He's like, no, I have no idea who that is. And so the kid was like randomly claiming that he bought this car that was on a Facebook ad and posting to everybody. And so like everybody was like, oh man, he's lying. Like there's back and forth chat behind. And I was like, look, I will handle this because professionally, I'm a professional at squashing bull crap. That's what I do for a living. I said, I will handle this, but I'm leaving this chat. If you guys want me back, either he's got to go or you build a new one and bring me in. I'm not going to deal with this crap. I cannot listen to this and pretend that I'm okay with it. Like, I'm tired of it. Like, I don't do that for, like, if this is the most, like, I don't know, sociopathic thing I've ever heard in my life. Like, randomly, like, somebody will be talking about some great... Oh, dude, no kidding, Miss Carmob. Like, we'd be talking about somebody would bring something up, like a happy story, and I hate thinking that everything he said was a lie. Like, if somebody would be bringing some happy story up, and he'd be like, well, my girlfriend left me today, or some horrible stuff, like my best friend died. You guys are probably going to leave the chat for a bit, but he just never would. I just crazy things that I don't know. You never knew what was true, what wasn't true, and I told him off, and I was like, I'm done with this. That was an interesting. There's never drama in the MG world, but there was drama this past week, and I squashed it because I was not gonna listen to that crap anymore. Leno has a ton. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I think I've seen that.
All right, hey Matt.
Yeah, what's up?
Put me full screen for a sec.
Stand by.
Sabino just sent these to me. He wanted you to see them.
Okay. Oh yeah, man. Yeah, that's nice.
Hold on.
That's definitely that looks like an MGC. Yeah, that looks like it's modified too. That's not stuff. Or maybe it is. Chuck would know more than me.
Okay.
I still barely know anything about these cars, man. I'm learning a lot every day. So, like, all fairness, MGB. Hey, Chuck, I'm going to give you something to laugh at. I didn't know that these cars, the carbs I have, they require oil. There's like a little actual oil fill. That's called the dash pot. I had no idea that I was supposed to be putting oil in my carburetors until recently. So I legitimately drove 1,000 miles with no oil in the carbs, which honestly, it's not that big a deal, but it's still not ideal, obviously. And then I'm not the only one who didn't know that was a thing either. I was talking with like Ford Blue and a bunch of these other guys who never even knew that there was like oiled carburetors. So I didn't feel so stupid. Just a little bit. No, that's not a Datsun. That wasn't a Datsun. That was an MG of some sort.
A couple of people said it was a Datsun.
Oh, Chuck says it's a Datsun. All right, well, I'll believe Chuck. I don't know anything about it. You're probably right. I will not claim to know that.
He said, nope, Datsun 2000.
You see his name?
I remember the days Sublime left me for MJI. What the hell? Oh, my God.
Oh.
Yes, it's never ending. It's a big plate of spaghetti. She feeds me well, Rev4. That's why my belly's getting too big.
Yeah, Sabino,
Yeah.
people have LS swap them. People have put 5.0s from Fox bodies in them. There's actually kits for the 5.0s.
A plate of spaghetti.
Sabino, what I would like to do, and there's not a kit for it, so it'd all be hand fabricated. I would like to take one of the 3.7 Cyclone motors and throw it in there from like a 2011 V6 and give the thing 305 horsepower. That'd be stupid power for that car.
Oh, I don't know if Zay took it off his channel. I don't know if he didn't. I don't know.
Mike's Garage, how you doing, sir?
Hey, Zay, are you still in here by chance? If so, let me know.
That'd be nuts, Sabino. Hey, I tell you what, man. If Ford ever made a, I mean, that's essentially what they did, I guess, with the. That's what the show is, right? It's a twin turbo V6. I'm surprised they didn't make a twin turbo V6 Mustang. It's been one of their best motors in the Explorer and in the show.
Yeah.
There's a guy. He's not in here. What's his name? I'm blanking out now. One of my earliest subscribers. He's got the small block Chevy. It's like a 383 in his MGB. It is ridiculous.
I'll see if I can get it.
Right.
Well, sometimes people will put their live streams private, especially if it's got like a lot of cuss words or something.
Just got back from Six Flags. This sounds like a good day. Not the new one RTR. The new show motor. The original one was a Yamaha.
What's up, Mustang Mike? What's up, Mike's Garage? What's going on? Jim Alvarez. Don't know if I said hello to you, sir.
The new one's a twin turbo 3.5. The same same V6 they put in like the base. The same 3.5 they put in the base like SUVs almost. They just twin turboed it.
I think the Ford Explorer ST has that motor. It's either 3.0 or 3.5 twin turbo.
I think it's 3.5.
That's what I thought it was too.
I'll check it out, Mr. Bostang. Mr. Bostang said he painted his calipers on. He's got the Grabber Blue Boss.
Yeah,
so he painted his calipers the same color as your car, roughly. He said same color as your hat, which is your car. Yes, that's right, Jim. I wouldn't mind getting one of those older Yamaha ones. I mean, good luck getting parts for it, but. Or what I would love to do, honestly, is if I could get one of the, there's a guy here locally, he's got a couple of them. The Shelby Daytonas, the Dodge Daytonas. Get a couple of those and swap in a wrecked EcoBoost motor from something, I don't care, SUV or small, like an Escape. Be way more than enough power for that car.
Where's Johnny? Oh, there's Johnny G. What's up, Johnny G?
Man, I'm getting some. Where's Johnny G? Am I missing? Johnny G, how you doing, sir? There's a bunch of people I haven't talked to in a long time.
Yeah.
Man, I was gonna. What time is it? We'll probably get to 2 hours, and then I'm gonna pack it in so I can get some sleep.
I still got to do some paperwork. Tomorrow's my last day of work until next Tuesday.
Yeah, those Shelby Daytonas, they're cool. Me and my dad, for my first car, we were actually looking for a GLH, an Omni GLH. We could have gotten GLHS. That would have been better.
Yeah. Just think somebody's sitting somewhere with one looking brand new, probably low miles, sitting in the garage because they adored that car. You know?
Dude, they're cool. They're cool looking little cars.
Yeah. I mean, they were quick back in the day for what they were.
Oh yeah.
32.4 long.
What's amazing now, like the modern sedans will outrun like those 3-valve Mustangs.
Oh yeah, I know. For Christ's sake, you can get a minivan with freaking 300 plus horsepower.
Hey, have a good night, man. Dude, you should pass. Honestly, dude, that Resonator thing, that's weird because it looks stock. How would they know? I don't get how they could know. Unless it's your over axles that you're talking about. People don't even know about the Boss at all.
I ate
Bless
too much. Anytime I eat too much, I start sneezing.
Yeah, put the EcoBoost in a show because you can't find a show replacement. I mean, building those old 2.3s, the old 2.3 would be painful. Just throw in the new 2.3. Hey, you know what, Chuck? You can say that, but I had a 3-valve. I loved my 3-valve. It is by far, if you cam one of those, if you put cams in them, they are one of the best sounding motors, in my opinion. I love the way they sound. They're so unique.
Oh man,
that's cool, Miss Mob. Mustang Mike, what's up? I think I already said hey, but maybe I didn't. Let's see.
Oh my God. RAV4. RAV4's over there. I think I could smell the smoke coming from RAV4's brain. It's working so hard.
Yeah, 3-valves sound really awesome with cams. That was the one thing I didn't do to my car. I did everything except for cams when I had it.
That's the one thing I won't do to my car.
All these newer cars with how many? Does yours have 4 cams too?
I believe so. Yeah.
Yeah.
Dual.
It's pretty stupid expensive.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
They can wait. Like I said, if there was a bunch of, if they were cussing and stuff like that, they can't leave it on because YouTube will strike it. Yeah, because he's monetized. Right? Is that how it works?
Well, now they've changed their policy where you can have in your videos. I don't know how streams work, but you can have a couple swear words and you can still claim full monetization. They've updated their policy, but you just can't have a lot. It literally asks you like, is it infrequent? Like, hey, maybe I said the S word right at the beginning of a video, but never again for the rest of the video.
Oh, gotcha.
RAV4 said he's being nice on my live. I guess it could get worse. That's right, Jim.
Aren't you supposed to be in bed?
Yeah.
Ugh.
RAV4 should be in bed. But instead he lives to haunt me. Stalk me. It's like, honestly, I know the best way that I could get back at RAV4, but I wouldn't be that mean and cruel. And that's just to walk away. He would go through withdrawal if he didn't have me to mess with.
One sec. Sorry, I'm answering a comment on something.
Oh, no worries.
Let's see. Good night, Miss Mob. I keep a fire extinguisher in my MGB because I'm afraid it's going to kill me at any moment.
Yeah, honestly, I should put one in my car. I really should. Oh, that's right. I forgot you start super early. So he woke up early so he could get his digs, get his daily dose of digs at Subliman.
I didn't get a sec. I tell you what, Chuck, I need probably 2 extinguishers in my car. The one I got's pretty small, or maybe I just need to get like the industrial size. Oh, I don't know, Street Fox. I just bought one of the ones from. I bought the double kit from Lowe's. I just buy a regular extinguisher.
Yeah, I bought one from Menards. I got it right here next to me. But it's not for the car. It's for home. It's made by Kitty or Kidda, whatever. Pro Series, 210 4-pound unit.
So it's the thing at. Oh gosh, excuse me. The thing at Mobs. That's this weekend.
Yeah, like I said, I'm no, I ain't packed for shit, Mike. I'm leaving Thursday morning. Say what?
It's a language.
Oh, sorry. Well, there's one. That one slipped right through. That one slips right out. Notation. We got 146 even about it, looks like. Let's go there and put a beep. But yeah, I'm going there Thursday. A lot of people going there Friday. Mike's going there Thursday. Nicole says she looked up and saw that Saturday's a 60% chance of rain, which would really blow if that's the case. It better not. Sure hope not. It better be good weather.
Yeah, we're getting the remnants. We're getting the remnants of the tropical storm Elsa on Thursday.
Yeah, I saw that was heading your way. Although probably, hopefully, by the time it gets to you, the land will have greatly decreased its punch.
Victor, I've never seen that requirement before. Sounds like a Pebble Beach kind of requirement.
Wait, what? So what? Somebody's gonna pull up in a Pontiac Grand Am, and you need a freaking fire extinguisher in your Pontiac Grand Am? No extinguisher? Sorry, sir, we can't let you in. It's a Grand Am.
RAV4, you been going live, or is this a joke?
No, he went live once. He's already got his next one scheduled.
No.
Yeah, he went live.
What time's that at? Time's that at?
That's a good question. I don't remember what it's rescheduled for, and I'm sure I'll get ridiculed for that too.
I would try to support if I can.
It took him a little while to figure out he needed Silverback's help to get people on the panel.
I was doing Sundays originally when I started doing lives, and then I moved to Tuesdays.
Oh God, it's hot out here.
It is.
How's your weather?
They got rain. No, they're getting rain from that hurricane that's coming up the coast.
Not yet. We'll get it. We'll get it in a couple of days.
Oh.
It's just hot now.
Like, what was your high today? Low 90s?
I don't know. We're not even in the hot weather yet. Like we're still hot. Like we're feeling 100 with humidity. That's what it feels like. It feels like. But once it gets into the hundreds, it'll be feeling like 115 plus with the humidity.
Wow, that's hot.
Paul the Fox, you have a good night, sir.
Hey, later, Paul, man. Thanks for being in here, buddy.
And who is that?
Sunday round 4.
Yep, Street Fox.
I'm
RAV4. RAV4. I'm not liberated from my kids at that time, but I will see what I can do.
4. I think he goes on at 3. I think he goes on at 9 his time. 9 p.m., which is 3 p.m. So that's actually, 4 p.m. your time, probably.
Okay.
Yeah. Yes, I do, Mike's. Yes. Yeah. I saw him leaving the show, too. I was like, man, I hope he saw that puddle underneath his car and replenished it.
Just a quart? That's not a big deal. You got like 8 more quarts to go.
Not on a 66 GT 350.
Oof. Yeah, that'd be an expensive mistake.
Yeah. It was a nice car, but he had a huge puddle of oil on the ground underneath. I'm guessing it was oil. It had to be oil. It didn't look like tranny fluid or definitely wasn't antifreeze.
Yeah. All right, guys, we're gonna stay live for about 10 more minutes, and then I'm going to bed.
I still gotta get paperwork done, man.
Well, what did you eat today? Matt?
What'd she say?
What did you eat today?
We had a place called Moore's Barbecue. We went out to eat. We don't usually go out all that often. We did today, though.
How was it?
That's good. I mean, I'm not a huge fan of North Carolina barbecue. I don't like the vinegar-based barbecues, but they're not like overpowering with it. Some places overpower the barbecue with vinegar.
It's an ant. Rev4, your next. Okay, hold on. Time out here. If every one of your lives has something anti-sublime in the title, I will not be joining. Let's just get that straight out there. Because the first one was titled Sublime as a Troll. All right. No. No. I'm not doing that.
Oh man.
I'm not sticking my head in the guillotine for you, sir. Oh
That's
man.
funny.
Oh god, I'm gonna have so many loose ends to wrap up tomorrow, dude, to get ready to leave Thursday.
So you're leaving Thursday? What time are you leaving?
8 a.m. Hopefully, as long as the wife's ready.
How far does he live from you? How far does he live from you?
I think the GPS says like 4.5 hours pending, traffic pending.
Oh, that's
not too bad.
Awful.
No. I should be able to make it on almost one tank of gas, and then once I get into town, I'll fill up, so this way I'm good to go while I'm there.
Oh my god. Huh.
Oh, damn. What did I give you?
This small block Chevy. Brutal.
Sure.
That's why, honestly, that's the reason I haven't lowered my boss. Was because of the side pipes getting hooked on speed bumps or just damaging anything. Splitter's already sitting pretty low. And now, actually, like that's gonna be my saving grace, the fact that I haven't lowered it, because I should be able to swap in the one piece without having to change anything.
Dude, these
pinion
mosquitoes.
angle issues.
I'm getting eaten alive out here. This is ridiculous. I just killed 2 mosquitoes on my arms.
Your door open, I'm assuming?
Yeah, the garage door's open, yeah. Oh, Lefty Two Guns, what's going on, man?
What's up,
Sorry, I
Lefty?
saw
How
the
you
comment.
doing?
Didn't reply. Must say, Mike, have a good night.
Hey, good night, Mike.
Oh, my God. All right, I'm going in. These bugs are freaking ferocious.
Down here in North Carolina, they'll pick up your small children and carry them away.
They're that big?
They can get pretty big down here.
It's like I'm looking up by the light in the garage. It really doesn't even look like there's a lot flying around. It's almost like they're hanging out by me more than they are the damn light.
Yeah, we get I don't know why, like, Coro's not in here anymore, but everybody's like, everybody thinks that Australia has all these animals that'll kill you, which it does, but we have just as many animals here that'll kill us. We get alligators, get tons of poisonous snakes over here. Freaking black widows everywhere, brown recluses.
My call, it better not be bad for me coming up. I mean, I'm leaving Thursday morning. By the time I get onto 294, hoping rush hour traffic should be pretty close to ending.
Yeah. I appreciate everybody being in here. If you have not hit the like button, please do. What was I going to talk about? There's something else I wanted to mention before this is over. I'm blanking out because I'm tired.
What happened?
You talking to Kim or me?
Kim. She said somebody keeps honking the horn. All right, I'm going in. These dogs are ferocious. Ferocious. What was it? Oh, man.
Oh yeah, Victor, that alligator, man, that was a big freaking alligator. And I was on the way to take my son to an appointment somewhere in Raleigh, and my the guy who works for me called me and said that, sir, there's an alligator on the by the schoolhouse. And I'm like, you're lying. Like, I know there's alligators in the area, but I didn't think one would come that far away from the water. And he's like, nope, it's there, sir. He sent me a picture. It was a big freaking alligator at my work.
Coyote car guy gets him right by his house.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah, he
like,
lives in Florida. He lives in Florida.
True. True.
So we get them here. There's a lot of them here. They're just usually tend to stay in the swamps. My uncle works on the USS. He works on the USS North Carolina, which is down in Wilmington. He's like their head engineer, and we used to go there as a kid. Man, they get alligators all around that thing.
We need to go visit who? Oh, yeah, not by alligators. She's like, tell them I get bit a lot when I used to go visit your mom and dad. I'm like, not by alligators, you weren't. Yeah, mosquitoes.
Is it a full frame, Chuck, or is it tubular frame? What is the other guy's name? There's the guy who comes in. I'm blanking out on my other super modified
MGB.
MG. Yeah.
What's the difference between an MG and an MGB?
MG is the brand. MGB is the car model.
Oh, gotcha.
So there's MGA, MGB, MGC. Then there's like MGT models, which are like MGTD, MGTF. I don't know anything about any car that's not an MGB. And I still don't know anything about MGBs, really. I'm learning slowly.
You're going to learn just enough time to freaking end up getting something else.
Chuck, I'm probably talking about you, man. I swear, my brain is not working today. I think I'm talking about you. I think the other guy with the Chevy with the tubular chest, I think that's you. I think I've been talking about you the whole time. I'm just tired.
Damn, 18-footer. Woo!
It is you, Chuck. So, funny thing is, so my wife, when we were dating, she lived right outside of Raleigh, North Carolina. So if you know where Raleigh, North Carolina is, it's legitimately the nearest ocean is over 2 hours away. Okay?
Okay.
We started dating, and she's like, hey, I don't know how we got talking about, we used to go fishing at her grandpa's house. He got a couple ponds on his property. He had several acres. She's like, one of these ponds has an alligator in it. I'm like, no, it doesn't. Alligators don't live here. She's like, no, there's an alligator in one of these ponds. It's been here since I was a little girl. I'm like, oh, okay. And then her grandpa took me out in a Kubota, and I'm like, holy crap, there's a freaking 12-foot alligator out here in the middle of this pond in the middle of North Carolina. And the funny thing is, like, so her grandfather passed, and recently, last year, a news report it was a big deal in North Carolina. Alligator found right outside Raleigh in pond, and it was her grandfather's pond because he didn't live there anymore, and I guess the new owners found it and turned it in. But that thing had been there for almost 20 years, and yeah, I'd just been living there. Like, I guess
when they took you out, you saw it floating in the water?
Oh, I saw it out there just hanging out.
Was he in the water or out of the water?
He was right. He's like kind of half and half.
Oh, okay.
Kind of like teetering on the edge of the pond. There's a bunch of cows there, so I don't know if they've ever lost a calf that way.
I'm sure.
But it was in a cow farm, a
How
cow
long was it?
field. I want to say it was like 12 feet. It was pretty big.
Oh, yeah. That's a nice size.
But I'm sure it has like unlimited food. I mean, really, you could eat calves, you could eat turtles, lots of turtles.
Oh, they eat turtles. That's their food.
But now we're not even talking cars anymore. Well, everybody, we've hit our 2 hours. I appreciate everybody coming in. I am really tired, so my brain has not been working here at the end of this chat. So I think I'm gonna go get some sleep and wake up and enjoy a nice coffee. But I
Sounds
appreciate
good.
everybody hopping in. If you haven't, please click like, and I'll see everybody next week.
All right, later, guys. Everyone, take care.
Yep, later, Matt.
Have a good night. Yeah, all right, take care, man.
Good night, everybody. Chuck, thanks for coming. Victor, take care. Charlie, sorry you're back, but we're leaving. So you can go live. You can go. Maybe Sublime will go live with his paperwork.
No, I got to focus on this stuff.
Yeah, I got you, man.
So.
Hey, Street Fox, thanks for coming in, man. All right, guys. Everybody, take care.